Cleveland. MLB Network brings you baseball from Progressive Field. It's Game 3 of the National League Championship Series between the Boston Red Sox and the Cleveland Indians. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. Into the box steps the leadoff man Dustin Pedroia, and we are ready for baseball.
For Boston, second baseman, number 15.
And the first pitch of the ball game here is taken for a called strike one. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Sinker's low, but called for a strike.
So two pitches in a row on the outside corner for strikes. You think he stays out there?
I think he does. One thing you don't want to do, though, Matt, it's not a good idea to throw the same hitter, the same pitch 3 times in a row, back to back to back, but I think he might throw it here.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. First pitch of the at-bat. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Not a bad night to bring the parka along. 54 degrees at game time. Outside with the cut fastball there, and it's a 2-ball count. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Late swing and a ball line fouled into the seats past the third base dugout.
Well, it's clearly on that fastball. He hit that one hard. He just could not keep it fair.
Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. Line drive to left. This will hang up just long enough to be run down in shallow left for a tough second out. Digging in now, Mookie Betts. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. And too high with the cut fastball. It's 1-0 now. And he falls behind now, 2-0.
Well, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
Lays off the changeup, and he's ahead in the count now, 3-1.
3-1 count to this guy. You don't want to challenge him right here. Don't give him anything to hit. No, no, no. Keep it on the corners.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And we'll have the first base runner of the ball game here as that misses, and it's a 2-out walk.
Batting fourth.
Digging in, Mitch Moreland. And we'll see if they can make him pay for the 2-out walk. Always considered a big no-no, of course. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. Set to deliver on 2-1. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him. Now at the plate, Jose Ramirez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Third baseman, Jose Ramirez.
Inside with the first pitch splitter, and it's 1-0. That's wide, 2-0. 2-0 pitch on the way. That's lifted the other way out to left. Giving chase is Benintendi. Makes the play, 1 away. Here's Michael Brantley.
Left fielder, Michael Brantley.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time. Here it comes, 2-0. And not the kind of swing you're hoping for on 2-0 as they bunch him up inside. It's 2-1 now.
Two things pitchers really love: called strike threes and jamming hitters. How about that? Talk about that jam right there. That's about as good as it gets.
And he somehow gets that one by him. 3-2 now. Full count. Here it comes. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And he missed with that one. It's ball 4. A one-out walk here in the home first. Edwin Encarnacion now. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. A reach, and he makes a lunging catch as he winds up on his belly. And there's a fine play for the second out. And is the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. Lifted in the air to center. Chasing after it is Bradley. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. Here's J.D. Martinez. He'll start things out in the top half of the second.
Designated hitter, J.D.
Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. Now here it comes. Swung on and missed on a pitch at the thumbs. A ball and a strike.
Boy, that pitch looks so good when you're hitting, but you're not going to catch up to it. I think pitchers should use that more often. The high fastball in the eyes, they will never catch up to it.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And this is going to be fouled into the diamond level seats. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball 2. And he got him. Here's Jackie Bradley now.
Batting 6. Center fielder, Jackie Bradley.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. Lindor has it. Throw gets him. 2 down. So coming to the plate, Xander Bogaerts. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. In there for strike 1.
Well, Matt, as advertised, he's broke out with a good fastball. He likes to pitch off the fastball, but this was in the mid-90s. We'll see him be aggressive most of this game with that fastball.
And he misses with it. 1-1. Here it comes on 1-1. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by him.
And they could go either way now, I suppose.
And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit. So stepping in.
Catcher it, Blake Swihart.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And they'll start the at-bat with a sinker as this is chopped fouled at the plate. Started to go around there, but he holds up. Ball 1.
Good check swing on that off-speed pitch. Clearly he's sitting fastball, ready to let it fly. He recognized it was an off-speed pitch and was able to hold up.
Change up just off the black, and it's 2-1. And the pitch on 2-1. Heavy sinker just stayed inside. Eduardo Nunez would be next. Good lead off a second there. Now the pitch. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Lonnie Chisenhall will stand in. He matches up with Jeff Samardzjia to get the inning underway. And a slider on the inside for strike 1. A windup and the 0-1. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
That was a good pitch right there. Started at the knees, got the hard sink down, got him to swing right through it. Beautiful.
Now a fastball here that'll wisely lay off, and it's 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Got him swinging on the split-fingered pitch, and that's out number 1. So here's Francisco Lindor now.
Francisco Lindor.
There's a fastball to start him off, but that misses for ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. 2-0. Bottom of the second here with no score. 3-0 now.
Well, this next pitch is a big one. The last thing you want to do is give a free pass to a guy that can run like this. He's a real burner out there on the base paths.
And he'll just make him throw one over here. 3-1. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Drilled to the left side. And this is going to find its way into left for a one-out knock. Now at the plate, Bradley Zimmer.
Center fielder.
Comes set. Now the pitch.
Zimmer.
Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball one.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball's put in play on the ground. Both the guy at first and at the plate are burners, so a double play is going to be tough. Even getting one out could be a challenge.
And the splitter's in there as he gets ahead here, 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with.
Batting 8.
So digging in now, Yonder Alonso. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. 1-0 count. Here it is. Hard hit ball to second. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. Stepping in, Yan Gomes. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. Ball 1.
Boy, man, I tell you, that looked like a good pitch right there. That looked like that pitch was in the zone. He just missed it.
Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. And he gets a piece here as this ball's fouled away. And he misses 2-1.
Well, you wouldn't have expected this kind of at bat out of him, but he's fought himself right back with an opportunity now to really drive in 2 runs.
2-1 pitch is a fastball swung on and missed. 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball.
Man, 35 pitches with only 2 outs in the second inning. Ideally, you'd like to have 30 or less after 2 innings. So
this ball's down, and that could bring in a run. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jose Ramirez. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And now the Red Sox will get a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose. Samardzjia sets. First pitch on its way. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. And a leap over at first, but he comes down with his foot on the bag to record the out. Coming to the plate now, Eduardo Nunez. And he'll start out there half of the third, top of the order to follow. Swing and a liner. But right there to glove it is the shortstop for the first out. There's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Chisenhall going back. He can't get to it. This one's down. He'll get it into second, and he'll reach second now with 1 away. Digging in for his second at-bat, Andrew Benintendi. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
Looked like he was trying to go the opposite way on that pitch. Good job of laying off that check swing, seeing it wasn't something he wanted to really drive the other way.
Third inning, no score to this point. In the dirt here. Throw goes over to third. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. Ready with 2 balls and a strike. Down the, and that is off the first base bag. And they won't get an out here, but the trade-off will be that by hitting the bag, it may very well have prevented a run from scoring. Ready for another chance? Mookie Betts reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. He's running towards second, and this is in the dirt here as it bounds a few feet away. So the lead runner holds on, but the trailer will take second. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. In the air now out to right field. Moving under it, Chisenhall. He's there to make the catch, and here comes the runner from third as this should get him on the board. And he will beat the tag. Safe at the plate. There's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. He'll try to bring in that second run of the inning from third with 2 down. 4-1.
Matt, I can't get past the last at bat. I mean, to drive in a run and get you on the board first, that is huge. Now the rest of the lineup can relax and swing the bats.
Now it's 2-0. Drilled to the right side. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. And the run is in to score from third. It's a 2-0 ball game. Striding in once again, J.D. Martinez. Trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. Hit hard on the ground at first. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. Settling in now, Jackie Bradley Jr. And we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Ball 1.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it, though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now. Here's the 1-2. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2.
Boy, he's barely still alive. That's a nice check swing right there. 2 strikes, 2 outs. He's still hanging in there. Now you take a deep breath and try to get something to hit.
And that's through into center field. Base hit. And they'll put the brakes on that runner at third, and that means the bases are loaded now with 2 away. Digging in to try it again, Xander Bogaerts. One of the bigger spots in the ball game so far. Bases juiced now with 2 away.
Getting that first pitch strike is really important when you're dealing with the bases loaded behind you. Good job to give himself the advantage there. A strike away now from getting out of this mess. Sometimes pitching is all about minimizing, right?
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. 1 run scores. And not in time as the run scores. And that'll bring in the speedy. Some stirring now in the Cleveland bullpen. They'll get both a left-hander and a right-hander up and throwing. Goes the other way, and this is in the air out to left. Brantley is under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Here's Michael Brantley, and they've got some work to do early on. Down 4-0 already.
Michael Brantley.
Down and in here, 1 ball, no strikes.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down and in unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line. You see a lot of swinging misses on those.
Benintendi has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Edwin Encarnacion is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
Wow, fastball up and in. I'm not sure it was intended to be that far up and that far in, but message sent. Beware.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. And a whiff at a good slider that time. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Way out in front. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3. Waiting his turn on deck next is Jason Kipnis. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. And is the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Down on the shins and missed with it. Ball 1. Swing and a miss. Little too anxious there. 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Now a ball hit pretty well to left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And 2-2. Samardzjia into the windup. 2-2 on its way home. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. So striding in, Eduardo Nunez.
Leading off for the
He'll
Red
try to
Sox,
get it going here to
third
begin
baseman,
the fourth.
Eduardo Nunez.
This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike one. Now the 0-1. Hit hard on the ground at first. The tag, and he is out. Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Into the windup and the pitch. A little bouncer. Throw is not going to be in time to get him, and somehow he's going to wind up with an infield single. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame. And a cut fastball here that he started off a bit too far inside. It nearly got him. Hit back up the middle. Kipnis. On to Alonso. It's a double play, and the inning is over. Standing in, Lonnie Chisenhall. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Right fielder, Lonnie.
And he gets the call that time for strike number 1.
Frozen with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Talk about frustrating as a pitcher. You make a great pitch like that, the guy just lays off of it. That barely missed the zone.
That misses, and we're even at 2-2. Lays off the splitter that time, and it's full 3-2.
Well, he's been throwing the ball pretty well so far, but right here, 3 balls to the leadoff guy to maybe get them a chance to get them going. He's just got to come back, make him swing the bat. I'd rather see him earn his way on the base by swinging the bat instead of a walk.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. So striding forward now, Francisco Lindor. He singled his last time up. Drilled to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Into the box, Bradley Zimmer comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball. No runs, 3 hits. No errors to this point for the Indians. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. Samardzjia has his target, looking to put him away here on a ball and 2 strikes. Again, he sends it out of play. Here he comes again, 1-2. Got him swinging on the splitter that time, and with that, the side is retired. Here's Mookie Betts. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5.
Right fielder, Mookie Betts.
And this is going to be a foul ball in amongst the spectators. The windup and the 0-1. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Under it now is Brantley, and he has it for the first out. Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
You know, he's really struggling, and tell you what, he's just getting hit around, but it hasn't been the first pitch strike. He's getting ahead of guys. He just can't put them away. 70% of the time, get this, 70% of the time, he's throwing first pitch strike. The stuff just hasn't been there.
0-2 is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now. And he held up in time, but it's strike 3 called, and there are 2 down. Here's J.D. Martinez. He singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Check his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. Hit out towards second. Backhanded. And the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away a hit, and the side is retired. Here's Yonder Alonso. He'll lead things off as we begin the home fifth.
First baseman.
Into the windup and the pitch.
Alonso.
And that misses. Ball 1.
Hey, you can't let that bother him right there. This might be a good time for the catcher to have a little conversation. Just tell him, next pitch. Don't worry about that one.
Hit hard towards the hole, and that is through into right field for a single. Now at the plate, Yan Gomes. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. Two and 0 now.
On 2-0, you can bet he's looking for a fastball that he can turn on and drive. Might be thinking about picking on that big hole between first and second.
Too tight with that one. 3-0. Set to deliver on 3-0. A slider that just grabs the outside corner.
Now that's a really curious pitch selection. 3-0 and turned to the slider. You have to wonder if maybe he's lost the feel for his fastball.
Now a swing and a miss as he was trying to flick that one the other way, and it's a full count now. 3-2. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order. And now time is called, and the reliever is warm out there. First pitch of the at-bat. Jose Ramirez is in for the third time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Pulled toward right center field. On the move is Betts. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Ready for another shot now. Michael Brantley. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike 1. The 0-1 on its way. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here he's doing a great job of waiting on the right pitch. Got himself ahead in the count now.
Benintendi is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now. Edwin Encarnacion now, and we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. The 0-1 pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this will get foul for strike 2. Splitter misses, and it's 1-2 now.
Boy, Matt, he's in some kind of groove, and they better get something working because he is 1 pitch away from throwing 5 shutout innings. Talk about dominant work so far.
And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Digging in and looking for more, Jackie Bradley Jr. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Jackie Bradley.
And this is drifting foul back into the stands. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a line drive. Foul. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Got him. Striding in once again, Xander Bogaerts. He doubled earlier and carries a 2 for 2 line into this appearance. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Late that time for a strike. Here's the 1-1 delivery. And he shoots this back into center field for a base hit. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Blake Swihart. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike one. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Zimmer ranging back, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. The throw into second. They'll extend their lead here as the runner scores from first. Now a 5-0 lead. Dan Otero, the right-handed reliever.
Your attention,
First pitch of the at-bat.
now pitching for the Indians.
Line, but speared on a hop. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Digging in once again, Dustin Pedroia, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Here's a fly ball now, lifted in the air out to right. Chisenhall moves over, and that retires the side. Ready for another shot now. Jason Kipnis,
Leading off with a
third trip
drive.
to the plate for him here
Second
tonight.
baseman.
0 for 2 at this point.
Kipnis.
And that one swung on and missed 0-1.
That was a good swing right there. Might be the best one he's had all night because he was right on it.
Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted. High and deep. Gone to lead off the inning. Lonnie Chisenhall will stand in. 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts for him so far.
Lonnie Chisenhall.
Into the windup and the pitch. And a split finger pitch runs in on him, and that'll back him off the plate.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. He takes the turn and heads for second. And they'll keep it going here as he's in with a double. So here's Francisco Lindor now. A hit in 2 tries so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And this is going to be a foul ball. Set to deliver the 0-1. Sliced hard down the left field line. And that's a fair ball as this one will get down the line. Throwing to second. But he'll get in there with an RBI double. Stepping up to the plate, Bradley Zimmer. He struck out twice thus far, so we'll see if he can fare any better here. Pomeranz takes over on the mound here with no. Rajay Davis. And some action now in the Boston bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. Now a first pitch changeup here. Too far inside. It's 1-0. As a look, now the pitch. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Well, that's a true indicator he's looking for a fastball in. He wanted to spin the wind right there and knock one as far as he could. He got the off-speed pitch inside, and he pulled off of it.
Tries to go the other way as this is hit in the air down the right field line. And that's taken in near the line as the runner tags from second. And he'll make it up to third safely here with one away. Here's Yonder Alonso. 2 base hits, both singles to this point.
Yonder Alonso.
Here's the first pitch to him. Changeup, a little bit inside, 1-0. Ready with the 1-0. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball, 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Favorable call in there for a strike. 2 runs, 7 hits. No errors to this point for the Indians. 1-2 is an off-speed pitch. No dice. It's 2-2. Working for the punch-out and the offering. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2. Out in front as he rolls over it to second. Pedroia fields it cleanly. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
Now batting.
Ready once again, Jan Gomes. It was a walk in his last trip. Now here's the pitch. And they'll start things out with a changeup here, but this is a bit too tight. It's ball one.
Well, with both starters out now, and we got a really good game here. It's clearly a bullpen game, but this is why it's so important to have that depth in your pen, because you're going to run into a lot of games like this.
3-0 now.
Well, he knows it, but this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
And this is nowhere close, and it's a 4-pitch walk.
Up next for Cleveland.
Ready for another chance? Jose Ramirez. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. There's a drive out toward the alley in right center. Gomes is on his way home, and a relay home, and he is safe on a close play at the plate, and it's back to 1 now at 5-4. Here's Michael Brantley. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Now a bluff back to second as he'll just hold on to it. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Popped high in the air. Bogarts is there for it. And that ends the inning. The left-handed hitting Andrew Bennett. Now some movement in the Tribe bullpen as a right-hander starts to loosen up. Just a tick behind for a strike.
When you're facing this good a hitter, man, that strike one becomes so important. To get ahead with him and make him think about something else. Now you can control the at-bat.
Under it now is Brantley, and he has it for the first out. Digging in to try it again, Mookie Betts. He hit a sac fly earlier. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit hard, but this will be a foul ball. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Chisenhall is in pursuit. He's through first and hustling for second. And that will hop over the wall now as he'll be awarded second base here. It's a ground rule double. First pitch on its way. Swung on and hit in the air to left. Brantley is under it. 2 down. Here's J.D. Martinez.
Designated J.D. Martinez.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. And he lays off there. 1-0. Ball 2.
Well, 2-0 now, and this is where he makes his money. If he gets a pitch to hack at, you can bet he's not going to hold back.
Outside, 3-0 now. 3-0 pitch on its way. And that misses. Ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out.
The batter, center fielder, Jackie Bradley Jr. Your attention, please.
Rusney Castillo will start to loosen up in the on-deck circle. He'll bat with 2. Easy fly ball into shallow center field. Chasing after it is Davis. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. And a big RBI there as the run scores from second to make this a 2-run game now. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. Out of play. Slider, and that's in there for strike 2. The 0-2 pitch. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Not only for him to challenge him right here, you know, 2-2. You don't want to go to 3-2 and have those runners on the move on that certain pitch. So 2-2 is your challenge pitch.
A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. Throw on to Alonso takes care of him, and that ends the inning. Edwin Encarnacion now. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Matt Barnes gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for Boston, number 47, Matt Barnes.
And call that a nice clean base hit, his first of the game.
Center field, number 38.
So a runner at first now with nobody out. And standing in now, the power-hitting second baseman, Jason Kipnis.
The second baseman, number 22.
So they'll make a matchup move here and bring on a south. To face the left. And now Boston's bullpen springs into action. A left-hander and a right-hander begin to throw. From the stretch. And the changeup just missed the inside corner. The left-handed hitting Kipnis awaits the 1-0. A fastball that just misses inside. 2-0 count. Here it comes. There's a breaking ball over the outer half.
That's evidence of a pitcher and catcher being totally in sync out there. That tells me they both know that's a good pitch for him right now.
This is on the ground over to first. To second for 1. On to first, but not in time as he beats it out. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Ronnie Chisenhall. He hit a 2-bagger and later scored in his previous plate appearance. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And this is fouled back and out of play. Now a fastball. Look out as he has to duck out of harm's way there.
Not sure if that was a purpose pitch or not, but I like it. As a pitcher, sometimes you've got to be willing to back the guy off the plate by running something hard inside. You can't just let guys be comfortable standing in the batter's box against you.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. The 2-2 one more time. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
Made a miss on the off-speed pitch that time. Lonnie Chisenhall is retired on strikes for the 3rd time tonight. A.J. Ramos enters the game out of the bullpen now, and this will force the upcoming switch hitter to swing the bat left-handed.
Well, I think this is a smart move, guys. He's pretty well known that he's less of a threat from the left side of the plate, so this could prove to be a good job of playing the matchups.
Comes set with the 0-1. Ooh, good changeup, just missed inside. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. 1-2. Here it comes. Smoked on the ground up the middle, and Pedroia will stretch, but it's into center field for a base hit. Oh, but the feed to third is offline. Digging in for his second at-bat, Rajay Davis. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch on its way. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And that 2-run lead could be in real jeopardy. It's extra bases. The runner scores from second. Here comes the tying run home. And he's in at third base safely, so the go-ahead run is right there with 2 gone. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Your attention, please. So they'll go to the
Now
bullpen.
pitching for Boston, number 49, Johnny.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Yonder Alonso is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
I don't have a problem taking that pitch right there. New pitcher just came in out of the bullpen. You want to see what he's got. You measured the first pitch. Now get ready to hit.
Good time to take something off, but it's 2-1 now. Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. Can't connect there. It's 2-2. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. Hit in the air to left.
Waiting on it is Benintendi.
Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Digging in the switch hitter.
Leading off
Blake
for the Red
Swihart. Action going on.
Blake Swihart.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Oh, that's out.
And a ball 1-0. A 1-0 delivery. Now a ball lifted high in the air towards shallow right center field. Chisenhall moves over, makes the play, 1 away.
Up next
Digging
for the
in
Red
now,
Sox,
Eduardo
third
Nunez.
baseman,
He was a ground out victim last time up. First delivery to him on the way. Lifted in the air to center field. Davis is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away.
In my opinion, there is no one in this bullpen that relishes a moment like this on the mound other than this guy. It looks like he feeds off the challenge of pitching in tight games.
Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate. Pedroia waiting on the 2-1. Looking at a tough pitch called a strike.
That's a nice spot for a pitcher down there below the knees, but I think that call's a little bit low.
And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. The 3-2 now to Pedroia. And that'll get down for a 2-out single. So he wins the full count battle and finds a way to extend the inning. Now at the plate, Andrew Benintendi. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Swing and a looper to left. Here comes Brantley. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Here's the catcher, Yan Gomes. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8.
Jan.
And low and inside with a fastball as he's got a hot-footed out of there.
He's already got 2 walks in this game, and that ball right there, another ball. So we may see them kind of nibbling and pitching around him. He might be taking walks all game.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
Boy, that was a good changeup right there. You see how he swung through that ball? Man, he's got him thinking now, because that was clearly an indication he was looking fastball and got fooled.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Yan Gomes becomes the first out in the bottom of the 8th inning. Hard on the ground towards short. Played on the backhand. And the throw will not be in time, as I don't think he was going to get him anyway, but a fine effort nonetheless.
Left fielder number 23.
Stepping up now, Michael Brantley. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. And a strike to even the count, 1-1. Swing and a ball line down in the left field corner, but this will be foul.
He hit that changeup hard. Man, he saw it good. Just wasn't able to keep it fair.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Hit hard towards center, and that'll get down for a base hit. Ramirez heads for the plate. And the run will score all the way from first. Coming to the plate now, Edwin Encarnacion. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Lays off 1-0. Runner at second here with one man out. Looked like he wanted to clobber that one, but it's 1-1.
Matt, I thought they were working around him right here, and he went out and swung at a ball that wasn't even in the zone. So now he's letting his pride get in the way. If they're going to walk you, let them walk you.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field, and this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. Digging in, Jason Kipnis, and he'll be trying to replicate that home run swing that he took back in inning number 6. In tight here with the first pitch fastball. It's 1-0. Got him out on his front foot there as it swung on and missed for strike one. Here's a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. Hit down the line at first, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. And he struck him out. So stepping in, Lonnie Chisenhall. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Tries to go the other way as this is in the air to left field. Benintendi is there, makes the catch on the side. Here's Mookie Betts. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. First pitch of the at-bat. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Brantley ranging back. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. There's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Hanley Ramirez will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with one gone in the inning. Swinging a hard hit ball towards the hole, and a base hit into left field, so they've got themselves a one-out base runner. Stepping in, J.D. Martinez. He's working on Cody Allen. Answers the call from dugout as he'll try to record the final 2 outs of this one. Oh, this ball is hammered to deep center field. Oh, give me a break. That landed in Heritage Park. Now at the plate, Rusney Castillo. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. Now the pitch. Gets a small piece near the plate. That winds up foul. And a curveball's by him that time as he falls behind now 1-2. Here it comes. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. Another 1-2 delivery. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate.
Whoa, he tried to get a little cute right there. A little 2-strike changeup. He thought he might get a swing and miss, but man, he left that in the zone. He's fortunate that ball didn't leave the park.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
The shortstop, number 2.
First pitch on its way. Xander Bogaerts at the plate now as he looks at strike 1.
That pitch right there just locked him up. A curveball that doesn't break, a little front door curveball. You're looking for it to go back out over the plate, and it doesn't. It just locks you up as it hits.
And that's going to put an end to this one. And the Indians are right back in the series. They take game 3 here at home as this one is over. And there's no better time of year to come up big for your team than in the postseason. And that's exactly what this man did. He's our top player of the game.
And obviously, every game is so important in the postseason. So when you come to play like he did and make a big difference for your team, it's something that won't be forgotten.
Final line score for our ball game tonight for the victorious Cleveland Indians. 9 runs, 14 hits, no errors, and left 8 men on base. For the Red Sox, 8 runs on 15 hits. No errors. They left 9 runners on base.